Well, folks, we're approaching the end of Prim. So this is Kuuimpact with Let's Play Prim, and we are actually very close to the end of Prim now. We have all the... Oh, I was just there. Wait, can I just go to the lab? I have the key. I have all the parts. Yeah, see, we have the feather.
This must be the door to Kiri's lab. Kiri's!
Oh,
I
good,
found
it did
all
work
the
me.
ingredients we need to bring Tristan back to life.
It's a little janky.
That's great. Do you have his soul?
Check.
Yep.
His broken life thread?
Got it.
Got him.
What about the phoenix feather?
It took me a while, but here it is.
It took me an in-game day.
I have no idea how you managed that. Very impressive. Have you brought the key to my lab?
Indeed.
Here it is.
Really? How did you manage that?
You'll see. Let's go. We need to hurry.
Part 3, A Date with Fate.
Oh, Flower, it's you! And you brought your aunt. Hello, Lachesis. Oh, I'm so excited, girls. After Prim helped Echo win over my sisters, he invited me to a picnic by the river. Isn't it
Oh, there is a
romantic?
picnic. There's a catapult there.
With grub cakes, strawberry jam, and everything.
Delicious.
That's great, Lackey.
Oh, before I forget, could you please give our alarm clocks back? I don't want to oversleep and miss the date.
Of
True.
course.
I don't need them anymore. They're yours.
And while I'm at it, I'm gonna get rid of most of my stuff. I'm tired of carrying it all around. Lackey, remember what you promised me?
I sure do, darling. Feel free to go into your aunt's laboratory.
Yes!
But not a word to Clotho and Atropos, okay? They wouldn't understand.
100%.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. Thank you, Lackey.
Okay, here we are. We're finally in the lab. Full Metal
Never seen
Alchemist.
Such a tidy lab.
Oh, Metal
How
Alchemist.
many labs have you seen?
True.
Only this, actually.
This is my woman cave.
Where
That's a
the
way to describe
magic
it.
happens.
Not magic. Science. It's not
Why is that
always
shelf
easy
tilted up
because of
there?
my
That's
forgetfulness.
not safe.
But all in all, I think I'm doing all right.
Wow.
Okay, we don't have much time. Any minute it could be too late for us to save your friend. Let's prepare for the procedure. I think I have everything we need, but it won't be easy. First, we have to find the 4 ingredients for a so-called base solution. For
Oh
the
god, I've
actual
seen this
procedure.
puzzle before.
Before we start
In
adding the soul,
Deponia.
the thread, and the feather. And we need to put them into the funnel over there in the right order. Thank Hades I have my little helper to guide us through the process.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, it's a machine I invented. It can calculate and display the exact procedure for any known experiment. No chance of forgetting. We just need to...
I mean, that's good.
Could
That's a
that
good
be-
thing. I will admit
Prim,
that's a good
Did
thing.
anyone follow us?
No! I mean, I don't know.
Keres, open up.
Oh
It's
shit.
your father!
How did
I
he
know
know?
you are in there, and I know you are not alone.
He must not come in here. He'll ruin everything.
What do we do now?
Okay, listen.
Panic. Wait.
I'll go and get rid of him. You wait here.
But we don't have time. You said it yourself.
Don't touch anything. It's way too dangerous. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
By the way, we're gonna be
Brother,
touching everything.
What are you doing here?
I have reason to believe you have been plotting behind my back.
Nonsense, Thanatos. Why would I do that?
I do not yet know, but I suspect Prim is involved in your mischief as well.
Okay, I'm not gonna stand around twiddling my skeleton thumbs while Tristan's last chance slips away. I'll have
True.
to try the Orpheus method myself. But where do I start?
We start with a base solution, although I do want to read this. Hi, Mom. This is the moment of truth. Carrie's is busy keeping Thanatos away from her lab, so it's up to me to carry out the Orpheus method on my own. I have to save Tristan, and time is running out. I wish you were here to help me. I miss you. That's both sad and touching at the same time. So, okay, you wouldn't believe it or not, but we need to go get some stuff. And by that, I mean we need to go enter this
What did
machine.
Curie say? Oh, yeah, the
She will never
instructions are
forget, because
stored
the
on this
machine knows.
machine. Let's have a look then.
Ah, shit.
Shoot. It wants me to type in a password.
Well, of course it does. Well, there's one way to get the password. We'll just see her type
That's
it.
it. Just let me peek over her shoulder real quick. Okay, I got the password.
Free password.
C-U-R-I-E.
Curie.
Huh, it worked.
I do want to talk
What
about the
did
Medi
Curie say
thing.
again?
She's a combination of both the lore of Media and Medusa at once. Which, okay, yeah, that's pretty clever.
And the order in which to put them into the funnel.
Kind of like that the River
on then,
Beast
Wonder
is
Machine,
also
tell me
two
what we need.
different mythologies being mixed.
Hang on.
You know, Jason
There's
and the
no
Argonauts
list
did
of
happen.
ingredients?
Sorry, I'm
It's
talking
just
over this stuff.
A story?
In a time when gifted musicians could move the hearts of gods and love transcended all, Orpheus adored the enchanting Eurydice. Eurydice? Is it Eurydice or Eurydice? And then like the C is E is silent. Eurydice. I'm gonna say that the E is pronounced. Tragedy struck when a serpent's bite, all caps, tore them apart. Overcome with sorrow, Orpheus journeyed to the underworld, armed only with his enchanting music. Hades, moved by his devotion, cried, in all caps, and granted him the liberty to take Eurydice back, but on one condition: he must not look back. On the path of hope, Orpheus led Eurydice gently out of the underworld. However, as the light of the upper world drew nearer, he was stricken with doubt. He yielded to temptation, glanced, in all caps, back, and saw Eurydice vanish. Not Eurydice, is it? I don't think, no, because there'd be two C's. We were saying Dice anything. Vanish into the underworld's depths, lost forever. Heart filled with despair, and he realized that Eurydice's last breath had been taken. It's a whole tale. This one's another myth all the way through. Orpheus, he fell in love with this woman. She died, poisoned, venomous snake bite. I think Hera got involved. Normally is. When he went all the way to Hades, he made Hades cry with his music. He was a sage boy bard. He sobbed storied. He also snuck around Cerberus to get in and everything. He kind of like dun, 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 you know, when he got there. But he was not supposed to look back. And this dumb idiot was like, she's not following me. That motherfucker lied to me. He's a god. I'm a mortal. This bitch cheated me. But he wanted to know that he wasn't cheated before he left the underworld, so he looked back, seen her, and she went dead. Super ultra dead. She was there. And that was the last time she was ever there. So obviously the capitalization words that we're gonna need: a snake's bite, we're gonna need tears, we're gonna need glance back, and we're gonna need last breath. Because we're gonna repeat this process. Well, for one, let's look at these shakes. I want to look at these shakes.
I've never seen Curies without one of these. I've never...
And we got a straw here.
When I was little, I used to be the queen of shooting paper balls across the room with these things.
Then we got trash. There's some eyeballs in here.
Friends of yours, Goggle? I'll take some.
Yeah, see, glance, an eye.
I
There's a
wonder
spider.
if Curies use this critter to create my little spider friend.
Oh, here's some
As far as I
mushrooms.
know, Curies uses them to make her absolutely disgusting memory enhancement shakes.
Is that what the mushrooms do? Enhance your memory and not make her high all day? I'm not sure about that one. They look like white caps, but everything is grayscale, so I can't tell. Oh, here's
What's
a can.
This?
And then we get a jar.
Oh, good. Water. Oh, I'm thirsty as hell. Whoa, it's salt water.
Well, that's just gonna make you more thirsty, isn't it, Prim?
I wonder what's under it.
Mirror.
Ooh, a mirror. But I can't see my reflection.
Okay, so we're gonna need to take this. Looked
It
like that
worked.
was random,
The
but
straw has
hey,
several holes now.
now we have a flute.
For the first instrument I've ever made, I'd say it's not too bad. A jar full of salty water. I can't open it with my hands.
Okay, I need to open it up.
It's open now. In hindsight, Thanatos' birthday present wasn't so useless after all.
Yeah, we've been using it all game.
Okay, the tin is empty? Or maybe filled with gas? Whatever it is, it smells like not brushing your teeth for weeks.
Can of halitosis.
Ooh, looky, looky! What a strange idea.
Oh, come on.
That doesn't make any sense.
I still have the
This
shrunken
little
head.
fellow has the loudest voice I've ever heard. But he's quiet now, thanks to the cork I gave him. He likes that cork so much, I can't even pull it out with my hands anymore.
Well, I'm glad we did that because I haven't, like, talked at all about that. Oh, man, there's a
If
snake
the
in
thing
there.
in there is what I think it is, I'm not gonna just lift the lid.
Okay. Ooh, looks sweet.
Oh, I know these. My grandma always used to give them to me. They're hard as a rock. Real jawbreakers. Well, they're sticking together. Got one.
Excellent.
I know that my chances of making all this end well are microscopic, but still, a chance is a chance. Curies must meticulously document each step of her research so she doesn't forget anything.
Yeah, why is Ruby Gloom's house here? On the picture, right there. You can't tell me that isn't her house. It's on the same cliff. You been to Gloomville? Is that what it is, Curies? Is that a reference? It is.
Tristan broke a tooth a couple years ago thanks to one of these bad boys.
That is our big hint for this.
There you are, you little worm, you.
He will bite,
Bite this, you oversized
so instead of getting
worm.
bit ourselves, we just beat him the candy. And there's the
Spat
tooth.
something out.
Huh? Question mark things?
Pretty sharp and possibly very poisonous. I'll need to be careful with it.
Okay.
I have to put the 4 ingredients for the base solution into here in
In
the
the right order. As the story states, a snake bite parted them.
Let's see.
Then, Hades cried.
And next up,
Then, glanced back.
a little bit of this,
And of course, last breath.
and finally,
Now we're actually alchemizing. That seems to have worked.
yes, that's it! The base solution! So, what's next? I bet the computer will tell me.
Oh, yep, the machine has a warning. Insert the main
Finally,
ingredients
These
in
are the
any
kind
order.
of precise instructions I can work with.
Okay. In you go.
Tristan's soul. Tristan's life thread.
That's 2. And a phoenix feather.
And
Oh,
the
good, the
phoenix
snake's
feather.
gone. He was making all those noises in the background.
I
He
think
needed to
that
go,
was
man.
Right, but what now?
Viva Pinata. Alright, that's the next step done. Everything's in the blender. What have we done with this?
What in Hades' name does that mean?
Oh, the mirror. Obviously, we gotta ask ourselves.
Hello? Yes.
Oh, it's
Hey,
me!
You're me. No, you're me.
No, you're me.
Can you help me? I don't know what the last step of the Orpheus method is. Oh, that's easy. See the 2 identical wooden boxes over there on the shelf by the door? I do. The final ingredient is in one of them. And what's in the other one? Oh, the other one is Pandora's box. You mean, yep. If you open that one, all the evils and misfortunes of the world will escape and ruin your day. But which is the right one? Easy again, the right one, of course. Do you mean right as in the direction, or as in not wrong? Both, I guess. Your right or mine? Is there a difference? Oh, I think I'll just have to guess.
Alright, but this is gonna sound crazy. Both boxes are Pandora's box. I could make a save here and even show you the proof of it. But that would ruin all the ending cinematics and all kinds of stuff that's gonna happen in just a moment. Just let you know, right means right, so pick left. But if I pick the right box,
Okay,
like
here
she
goes
said
nothing.
to do, it would also be Pandora's box. With the animation coming out of it like this. Well, you've done it now, Prim. 1,000 million years misfortune.
Prim, what are you doing here?
Oh no.
It's too late. I messed up. It was all in vain.
Young lady, would you be so kind as to explain?
And so Prim finally told her father.
What are you doing back here,
everything.
Lachesis?
She told him about how she had escaped to the land of the living and how she had killed Tristan with her touch.
She told him about how she and Ceres had planned to use the Orpheus method and how she had collected all 3 ingredients. And finally, she told him how it had all gone wrong when she had attempted to carry out the procedure on her own. The Grim Reaper just stood there and listened. When she was finished, Prim expected Thanatos' fury to descend upon her.
But what she didn't know was that after all the evils and misfortunes had escaped Pandora's box, one thing remained, waiting to come forth.
Hope.
Hope.
Like
Why
normal.
did you not tell me about all this earlier?
I'm sorry.
It was me, brother. I told her not to. I was sure you'd stop us in order to protect the balance of life and death.
You were right. Even the slightest disturbance of the balance can lead to chaos and to great suffering. But, Prim, I sense that you are suffering from great guilt, and I know how that feels. First of
True.
all,
He did
know that
explain
what
earlier.
happened to your friend was not your fault. It was mine. I should have spoken to you about your powers. And second, I might have a solution.
Really?
Ceres,
Yes, brother.
we can still save Prim's friend, but I need your help.
You need... what? Am I dreaming?
You are more than capable, sister. You always have been. Just look at all your inventions, and how you have helped Prim since she came here, and how you have helped me.
You know, all the
Thank you,
generational
brother.
trauma is suddenly
Of
gone.
course I'll help you.
Good. While Prim is using her power, I want you to keep an eye on all the souls arriving in the realm in between. If one shows the slightest sign of disorientation...
I know. I will call you without delay.
No, Ceres. I will be with my daughter. You will solve the problem all on your own.
I will? I will. You can count on me.
Wait, what do you mean while I'm using my power?
Oh my
I
god,
saw
Prim
you
is the one
other
who's the
day
most
in
confused in
Forbidden
the room.
Forest. I saw what you did with that flower.
I don't understand.
You will, once you step through the portal that will lead you to Tristan.
But don't we need your record player to open the portal?
It is not the record that opens the gateway, Prim. It is the song, and I believe you have been carrying the means to sing it all along. Come on, Joe! Hit it!
Oh, it's the head.
What?
Joe Stygian. His head.
Castle built from brimstone. It's everything I own. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, it's getting to me. This castle is my home. A castle built from
Wow, this is
brimstone.
getting a little loud on your
It's
end.
everything I own. Oh my God, it's getting to me. This castle is my home.
Dude really does have the loudest voice.
Okay, that came as a surprise. I'm not sure I can do it.
Trust in your abilities, daughter. my part. I trust him.
See you on the other side, I guess.
Use the portal to go to the hell dimension. Oh god.
Okay. This looks different. Hello? Thanatos? Curies? Where is everybody?
Well, obviously,
Where am I?
you are in the realm of the in-between.
Tristan!
Pocket dimension of life and death. Oh, there's his dead body.
Oh. He's still dead.
Like normal.
What did Thanatos mean when he was talking about the flower?
Obviously, if you touch
I'm
him.
so sorry I couldn't help you.
Ugh. Why you gotta flashbang me? He's alive.
Tristan?
I just had the strangest dream. I was underwater, but I was also at this spin class led by
Oh
a
god
huge
damn
river
it.
monster.
Yeah, Bella.
And you were there. You saved me.
Why were you at spin class?
What a weird dream, right? But now it's all over, and you can wake up.
Good. I miss my dad. But wait, is this still a dream?
I don't know. I hope not.
You were gone. I was looking for you everywhere. What happened to you?
Oh, that's a long story.
Well, since you're back, we have time now, don't we?
I'm not sure, Triss. You know, I'm living with my father now.
I'm with
You met
Dad.
your father?
I did, and he wasn't quite what I expected. He's not exactly the fatherly type, not at all. But I know he's trying, and I know he wants to keep me safe. And I think we'll get along.
But can't you visit me?
I'm afraid that's not.
Yes, she can.
Tristan, this is my father.
What?
Pleased to meet you, mortal. My daughter risked a lot for you.
Yeah, we did a whole
True friend.
chain of quests
And
that
did
were
you
kind of
just
irrelevant
say
in the
I
end here
could?
because we had the power
Yes.
all along.
You have shown real courage and responsibility, and I believe, with proper training, you will be able to keep your powers under control. They are unique, Prim. You are the child of life and death. That means you have the power to both take life and to give it. Once your training is complete,
That's pretty
I will
crazy.
grant
She's
you
a
the freedom
demigod.
To pass between the two
Demigoddess.
worlds. And to visit your friend, of course. It will be your privilege, but also your obligation to use your powers for the benefit of humanity. Prim Reaper.
I don't
Prim
understand.
Reaper. Of course, we're
You
gonna make
will.
that joke right now.
My daughter will explain everything to you once she is ready.
So I'll see you again?
Yes, Triss, I hope soon.
And you?
We will also meet again.
But not,
But not
too
too
soon. Maybe if you fall into the
Now it
abyss.
is time to wake up, Tristan. Your father is waiting.
Yeah, you know, in the
Dad.
forest.
Prim? Thank you.
Calculo. I missed Calculo, everybody.
So, this is it? Death becomes a family man after all? I don't know.
Atropos told her sisters this was not the end. It was the beginning.
So we're getting Prim too?
What a beginning it was. See you soon, Flower.
Thanatos, can we go home now, please?
But of course we can. Take my hand.
Oh, what the? Why did I get flashbanged again? I wasn't paying attention and then I was all of a sudden.
Nice shot.
Damn, she has a far zoom camera. Morwen has been watching the whole time. Normal Morwen stuff. Yeah, look at that. And here we are, the credits, people. I don't know what to say. It's a really good game. A little bit on the shorter side for what you would expect out of a point-and-click adventure. Extremely good music. A bulk of the game. Code Passion. You're the artist. Okay, whatever. a bulk of the game is actually playing the mini game. Obviously, you can chance winning casket ball with not having all the cards, but hey, getting all the cards is something that I like doing. I don't mind playing the casket ball though. It's not a mini game that intrudes itself in my opinion, because you just gotta beat everybody like 4 times. Here's some additional voices. Some of these might be familiar to you, but a lot of these are just new to me. Echoes, yeah, Lachesis! Of course, it's Sally Beaumont. There's Maddie. Renon Muschal as the English one. Sabrina Schwartz is the German one. Meddy's pretty much one of my favorite characters from this, outside of, like, I don't know, Prim herself. I like Lachesis. I like Echo, actually. True, I love this bird guy. This guy and his gnomes. Man, Game of Gnomes is so much easier when you have 2 gnomes, by the way. Doing that 1 gnome shit, Jesus. So here's some more localization, folks. I'm glad that it got localized in all these languages. Thank you, Carlo de Renicis? Basically, Italian man. Also, look, Shu Miyazaki is here. This is in Japanese, at least translated to. The voice lines are only in English and German, but come on, it was a Kickstarter game. There's only so much you can get out of your bang for your buck, but I think it's a great game. Like, again, I feel like this could make an amazing graphic novel. Here is all the backers. If you see your name in there and you happen to catch my video, here you are. Thank you so much. I see an ooh among all of them. Again, I also see Cat Agnes. Cheshire Cat. You will not see Kuuimpact's name, unfortunately. I didn't get to jump on board. Didn't know. I see a square for an invalid thing. Somebody put an invalid character in their name. Man, it got a lot of backers. I found out about it like when it was out. Like it was literally out. It had come out 2 days before I made the purchase. Like, it was 2 days alive in the store when I bought it. I said, damn, it was already out. Usually I find things like way before it's out, like several of the games I'm still waiting on. One of these days, Blueberry will be out. And a couple of games have come out. Just Kuuimpact doesn't have all this time to get every game in the world. Even when people gift me games, I have to always consider when I would have time for it. I do these recordings in big old chunks, but you know. German Film Orchestra Babelsberg. Good to know they were involved. And here are some very prominent support groups that helped get this off the ground. I mean, it's really hard. It is super hard, in my opinion, to get a point-and-click sold. Like, I know point-and-clicks didn't actually kill Daedalic. What did that was, like, a high-budget adventure game with an IP behind it, but it didn't make them any money. It didn't do well. It didn't perform well, and it was never going to perform well. Let's be real honest with it. The whole thing about them taking on the procedure and then the dev group behind it. Sometimes there's like blind sides that hit you and you're like, we could just make instant money because of the IP. But Prim is a thing that stands on its own. It doesn't have an IP behind it. It does have a comic book artist behind it, which is why I bring up the graphic novel. A lot of this hand-drawn beauty that comes in these kind of games. And, you know, despite its length, and Thanatos missing his circle with a line through it on his forehead on the front title screen graphic here. Maybe it's from an earlier art. Yeah, it's probably one of the first things they designed is the title screen. You know, this little title art Prim here. I digress. It was a fun game. It was it really came along here, and at the end of the thing, we did resolve the matter at hand. We had lots of like open-ended questions. It really wasn't book-ended. These two are now going to work together. The generational trauma was taken care of. The power of camera flashbangs is the answer. I think that it was a pretty wild game. That it fits the block real well, and that I personally have great attachment to this game, but it's time to say goodbye. Maybe the dev group behind this will make another one. Prim 2, I'd play it. I'll fund it. Fuck it, this time I'm gonna jump on board. I'll pay my money. Give me the big box copy. I want the big box copy, physical edition. Give me some kind of merch behind it. I don't know, plush Prim. I'll add it to the pile of junk I already have. all the things that are already adorning the recording studio / art room. So this is also the room where we do all the art, do all that shit. It's the same one and the same. This is not the room where I stay. This is just the room where all the shit gets done. Which is why it's like, you would think I would pad the walls eventually, but I didn't. Soundproof padding? Probably a good idea to get. Considering the location on the building, where it's close to the lawn, it's close to the area where cars pull in. Yeah, you know. You've heard them on the videos before. Okay, now I'm just yapping. So this has been Kuuimpact with Let's Play Prim. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment. Check the community wall for any updates, polls, and things like that. And I will see you in the next game in this block, which may or may not involve another small teenage child in a realm of the dead. I don't want to spoil too much, but I'm thinking that you know where we're going with this one. This one's a little more inclined to a storybook. So I will see you all then. This is Kuuimpact, signing off. Oh yeah, give me a Medi figure. Give me a Medi statue. I want a statue of this Medea.